Awesome.
Good work, mate.
Right, thanks a lot, man. What's your name?
Actually, hang on. Have this.
I've actually got one. My base is literally just across the road, so I've got plenty. And if you want a gun, I can sort you with a gun.
Okay, yeah, cool. Yeah, no worries.
Do you want a gun? Dude. I guess I'll take as and all. Hello everyone. So yeah, another day, another stream. I was literally starving to death, and there was a kind guy just across the road from my base who was cooking some food. So I was like, dude, can you please spare some? So we've got some food luckily. How's everyone doing? I'm back to work today, which was extremely busy, but yeah, it happens. My boss is actually off for a week, so yeah, I've got quite a bit on my shoulders this week, but it's good fun at the same time. It's stressful, but it's good fun, and the time just flies because you're so busy. Right, let's sort some space out for that fish. I forgot to lock one of my doors in the base, funnily. It doesn't look like anyone's been in, or to be fair, because I've got code lock on the first door, I feel like I'm kinda safe there. I don't know if I wanna stick around for too long. It feels a bit risky on such a busy road with the fire coming out the chimney. Doesn't look like there's anyone around. But at the same time, I don't really need any more food. Well, I don't need any, but I don't really want to waste that chicken. Right, so not sure if any of you were here a couple of days ago, but we did get some more nails. I think we've got 2 boxes of nails, so I'm gonna create some storage, and I'm also gonna get potentially some doors sorted. You know what, I'm just gonna go and cook that chicken as well, might as well. Hello, welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing well. Started a couple of minutes ago. When I've logged on, I was literally starving, and yeah, I was lucky enough. There was a guy cooking just across the street from my base. Let's see how we get on today. I do want to get some base work at least a couple of crates for storage. And then potentially a door and some windows or something like that. This storage is an absolute mess. Right, let's go out and get our chicken cooked, I guess. The fire should still be on. I'm just wondering if I should leave some of his food here, just in case someone decides to kill me for no good reason. Don't really want to carry everything with me. Yeah, space is a bit of an issue. I'm definitely going to have to... Oh, hello Peter. Welcome to the club. I'm pretty new as well, so I've only been around for, what, 3 weeks now? So yeah, pleasure to have you. I am currently only streaming, trying to get enough footage to make videos, but I've been saying I'll get a video done in like a couple of days for a wee while now, so I'm not gonna make any more promises. But yeah, I am working on a couple of videos. Might take me a bit of time, obviously not really familiar with video editing software and whatnot, so yeah. Aye, welcome to the club. I hope you'll enjoy the stream. Whereabouts are you from? You know what, I'm just gonna leg it. Did hear gunshots pretty close, but I'll just go for it. Yeah, I was cooking some food in there. Basically, I was pretty much starving. My food was flashing. I logged on and there was some dude just cooking some food in here, so yeah, he shared some with me. And I'm cooking some as well, because I've had some spare on me, and he's left a raw chicken. Well, a rooster even. So yeah, we'll be sorted food-wise for a wee while, I think. Oh, nice one. I'm from Livonia originally, but I do live in Scotland. I've lived in the UK for more than half of my life now. Do you play on the server as well, or just watching some streams about you? Hello, hello. Let's hope I'm not gonna get killed.
As a result of the outbreak, your city
God, that game is such a fright.
And I was on a couple of times with him. And yeah. Okay, 60Q.
Oh, how come? I don't think I'd be able to do that, to be honest.
You are now listening to Radio Ternaris, the only radio station on
have managed to kind of slow down on it because it was getting out of hand. But now with me being back on YouTube again, I'm playing quite a bit. I did want to start YouTube for a while, and because I've been playing DayZ so much, you know, I was like, might as well just start a YouTube channel and yeah, enjoy playing the game and enjoy making content at the same time, which is something I wanted to do for a very long time. Are you just playing too much, or do you just want to take a break altogether? Right, that's us done with the food. So my base is basically in this building. I feel like it's a very good location, but at the same time it's not so good because it's so busy. It's like the amount of people go past it is just insane. Yo, Carton, welcome to the club. It's a pleasure to have you back. It's been a wee while. Not seen you for a few days. Right, this music is gonna do my head in again. Which makes me wonder if you should just go and get some looting done instead of focusing on the base. Oh, good God, man. Sorry to hear that. I hope you have recovered. Were you just doing like racing simulators and stuff, or trucking sims as well? Welcome to the stream, everyone. Can see some new people joining in. It's a pleasure to have everyone. I have taken a wee break yesterday as well, so I've been going on pretty much non-stop every single night, so yeah, a couple of breaks last week. And I'll be back on it. Yeah, I completely get that, Carton. Oh God. Yeah, it's scary, like neck or spine, anything to do with that is just terrifying. I had a bad accident on a motorbike and I've damaged my lower back. That was like probably, it was about 12-13 years ago, and I'm like still suffering from the lower back pain. It's like dislocated 3 discs in my spine. Yeah, so again, sorry to hear that, dude, and I hope you will have a speedy recovery. Right, let's see, what do we have from tools? We need... Right, we've got a hatchet. That means we can go and chop some wood. We don't have a saw, doesn't look like it, no. I must have dropped it somewhere, because, yeah, I didn't have enough space, so it does look like we will have to go for a wee looting session. Got plenty of food, and I'm just gonna repair my gear what I can. Probably grab a BK with us. I'm pretty sure I've got some ammo for it. Nope. Or not. I was sure I had some 39s. You know what, let's take the repeater instead. Oh dude, I was so sure I had some ammo. Now a box of these bad boys. Maybe we'll get Wicker or something. I could really do with one. I guess I'll just keep whatever I've got on me, because again I don't want to chuck it on the floor and we don't really have space for it, so. So just having a look at the map, thinking what's the best place to go. No, thanks for the sub as well, appreciate it. What I do want to do is get away from that music. Plug. Maybe I'll find the boat. See if there's any boats around. It would be pretty cool if we did find one. Doesn't look like it. Not on that side anyway. No, nothing here. We might go towards Bialava and see if we can do anything decent up there. I don't know why, I just got this weird feeling that there is someone sitting in those trees. Oh nice. Well, DayZ will test your nerves, I'm not gonna lie. It's got a massive learning curve. So yeah, it might be a bit challenging to begin with, but once you pick it up, it is a lot of fun. And just make sure you are not too concerned about losing your gear. Like the gear fear, basically, what used to happen to me every time I die, I get so annoyed sometimes even switch the game off and stuff, and eventually I've realised that every time you die, you basically learn something new, and most of the times when you respawn, you end up getting better gear and better gear and learning something new again, and yeah. And now, like, yeah, I will be gutted if I like died and I had a box of nails on me, especially on the server, or like a code lock, because they're like really rare. But other than that, like, even if I had decent guns and armor and stuff, like, I'm not bothered, you know. So that's probably the biggest bit of advice. Don't worry about the gear, take it as a learning experience. And yeah, the learning curve as well is very steep, so don't give up before you do actually learn it properly, because it will click one day. What other games did you play before DayZ? Not sure if that's me or the server, but it's quite laggy. And the amount of batteries I've got. No, fair enough. I'm usually, like, I'll grab one game, get addicted to it, and I'll play nothing but that one game. And it varies, it's not like just a one type of game. I've been on Farming Simulator for years, like, nothing but farm sim. Yeah. Now DayZ, like, nothing but DayZ. I was trying to take a little break from DayZ because of how time consuming it is, so any other game I put on after playing DayZ for this long is, I don't know, it just feels boring, because DayZ is like intense, and you know, you're always on the lookout, someone might attack you and whatnot, and you know, when you jump on a different game it just feels boring, like, I don't know if that even makes sense. Yeah, you might be in the middle, you know, of a forest, but you still have to be on a lookout because there might be someone watching you and might snipe you or something. Where on other games you don't really have a... I'm not a big fan of shooter games. Used to play Counter-Strike like years ago. But other than that, I'm like really not a shooter person. I just get annoyed. And that is kind of making it a bit difficult for me when it comes to PvP on DayZ. I'm alright with survival aspect, but PvP is a bit of a struggle most of the time, but I'll get there. Oh yeah, I've got probably like 2,000 hours on it, on American Truck, and on ETS2 a bit less. I'm just like, I'm from Europe, but I'm obsessed with American cars and trucks and yeah, size of the roads and whatnot, so That was probably the main reason I've started playing ATS a bit more than ETS, and then I got all the expansions, DLCs for it, and I kinda just stuck to it basically. My father-in-law is obsessed with ETS and ATS as well. If I've seen a player. What I'm really needing at the minute is some base building tools. I've got 2 boxes of nails, and I've got a hatchet, but I need a saw of some sort, and they'll head back to the base to potentially get some storage built and some reinforcements. Right, bastards. Yeah, I went through this episode of basically either farm sim or trucking simulators. I had a 3D player as well, so I was working on like my own button boxes and whatnot. I'm gonna go next to a red brick because I'm pretty sure there is a water fountain and we do need to top our bottle up. Are you coming for me? Yeah. How am I not hitting them? Yeah, there's one here. Just gotta make sure there's no one in that base as well. Hello, hello. Anyone home? Oh shit, I've just brought all these zombies on myself. With my hello, hello. No worries, dude. Stream is fairly quiet today, but I am not too concerned. Man, these zombies. Right, let's see if we can just get them inside. That felt a bit intense with the zombies. Right, let's get our water sorted and gonna head up north towards the lava. I've had some good luck in the lava, that's why I do tend to go back there. I found a couple of boxes of nails and a code lock as well. I feel like it is not that busy, not that many people actually go there, so there's a bit more chance of finding decent loot. Zombies, man, everywhere. No worries, best of luck, dude. And again, thanks for joining. Oh, and how do we bring that back? Way too far. I mean, it's not really too far, but I'm just gonna get killed. And since there's only 2 sheets, I don't know if it's actually worth. I had some, I think 6 or 8 brought to my base a couple of weeks ago. But since I didn't have storage or all the tools, I just ended up losing it because it despawned. What did we do? I'm just gonna leave that. I won't bother. I feel like if it was like at least 5, 6, then I would be like, yeah, let's grab it and go back. It's coming to night time, which is not ideal. I'm gonna run up to that little hunter bit, all the hunter cabins, see if we find anything decent there. then after that industrial, and the lava. Basically on the left hand side of those electrical cables there's a wee, like a holiday park type of thing, and then on the right hand side of the same cables is half decent industrial. That's it. That's the one I was talking about. How's everyone doing today? Don't need rice, we've got plenty of food. We could do with like a hunter scope or something like that in here, or I don't know what else to be honest, but just gonna start with the bigger bits of food because they're taking up way too much space. How is everyone getting on today? I've got a couple of, basically I'll just give a brief description of a plan for today. So I've got a couple of boxes of nails in the base and we just need some tools. So we're gonna build more storage and then potentially some reinforcements, and then we're gonna head to some melee bases and do some looting. That is the plan for the day. I don't think I can use this, can I? No. Don't normally have my gun out because basically if you've got your gun out, that's pretty much you're looking for a fight. I think I might just change these because we are a bit warmer. Does look like someone may have been here recently. Nice one. Right. I've never met people who live in this base. Like, I've got a feeling we might like not be active anymore or something. Because I think there is a note on the door as well saying something about them coming back or needing any help. do see a lot of new people running around here. So, like, most of the times I come here, meet at least 1 or 2 people, so trying to keep my eye out, because the last thing I want is someone ambushing me. Let's see if I've got a torch of some sort. No, I don't. I should have really grabbed one from the base, because I've got like a lot of those universal ones. Is that a player or is that a zombie? Or is that just rain? Most likely just rain, eh? Oh man, it's too dark. I feel like I might have to log off for like a few minutes until it gets bright, because it's literally just unplayable. And I've got nothing. We do have glow stick. I'm not a big fan of him. Oh shit, that sounds like Laniska potentially. Not Laniska, but lava, I mean. Yeah, I can't see shit. Like, literally can't see where I'm going. You know what guys, I might actually have to log off because this is unbearable, and then potentially go for a quick smoke and we can continue in the daylight. Yeah, I'll keep this on and I'll be back shortly. In the meantime, if you don't mind, do hit that like button and I'll see you shortly. It is us back, looking back on. Hopefully it's no longer night time. Thanks for the patience and welcome to all the new viewers. Oh, nice one. Not just the fact that it's pitch black, but it's also pouring down. Thanks for the patience and welcome to all the new viewers. I'm gonna log off for another wee minute if that's okay, guys. And we'll jump back on in like 5 or so. Since that's the case, I'm gonna quickly run to the bathroom as well. BRB. what's the crack now? Again, thanks for the patience, and let's hope it is actually daytime. No, happy days. I'm just wondering if we should potentially go back and run through those hunter cabins again, since we've been off for what, about 10-15 minutes. Maybe we've got some new loot that spawned. Doesn't look like it, does it? I feel like I might be wasting my time here, but you know what, I don't want to miss out potentially on potential hunter scope, because this is what I'm after. Got plenty of mows and nozzles in the base. What we really need at the minute is a saw or a hacksaw, and we could go back to the base and basically get some storage built. There's literally 2 boxes of nails just sitting there waiting for us. What is it with all the GPS radars? I've already found 2 and this is the 3rd one. I'm not going to say no to them, because they are pretty useful, especially when you do not know the map. Well, I will say no to it because it is bugged. And that's a hacksaw. Funnily enough, we do not have space for it. Let's see if we can munch some food real quick and pick that hacksaw up. I don't really need that, do I? Right, well, dios. How is everyone doing today? I've taken a wee break yesterday again. I've had a couple of breaks over the last 4 days. Purely because I felt like I was overdoing myself. Am I hearing someone? I'm in the bloody zombie as always. I'm like a magnet for zombies, I'm not gonna lie. Right, let's run up to that industrial and see if we find anything there, then quickly loot the lava and head back to the base to get some upgrades done. I'm still working on my first video. It is a bit of a struggle, I'm not gonna lie. Like, initially I was like, oh, I don't really have enough footage to make one, so I kept streaming and recording at the same time. And obviously my video editing skills are not great, I'll need a lot of practice. And now I've got like tens and tens of hours of footage and I'm like, oh my god, what do I even do with this? So yeah, I've been playing around with it over the last few days. Hopefully I'll get something out fairly soon. not gonna lie, as much as I'm stressed about getting my first video out and finished and published and whatnot, at the same time I'm really excited as well, like really looking forward to see how it's gonna come out and if people are gonna like it. If you guys spot a player and I don't, please do scream, shout, message, anything and everything. Awesome. A bit more space. Always a good thing. Last time I came here, there was this pretty much a fresh spawn. Was nice enough to talk to initially, and then basically I disconnected from the game. And as I logged back on, my screen was like kind of flashing as like you're about to go uncon. Funnily enough, because my character stayed in game, because I couldn't see it. Bloody cheeky bugger was trying to kill me. And then him being so greedy for gear, I was like, oh, I'm gonna give you a shotgun. I was like, I've got a couple of guns. And he's like, nah, you're just gonna kill me. I was like, nah, come here, look, I'll drop it on the floor. Dropped it on the floor, and I was like, yeah, just come take it. And of course he fell for it and just got killed. It's like, do you actually expect me to be that generous after you just tried to kill me as I DC'd? God, what's that? Lag. Just had like a few massive stutters. Here is also got to be a bit careful. I've never actually, every time I open inventory it just lags like crazy. I've had it a few times actually. I don't know what's causing it, like potentially some item that I've got. Not a clue, but yeah, it like literally freezes the game for a second or two. Oh shit. Didn't realise that was ruined. I've got a sawing kit. Not sure if that's worth it, but might as well. Somehow thought I did have a liver kit, but that is clearly not the case. I'm a bit cautious about this area because, as I say, I've never met the people who actually live here, so I've not got a clue if they're friendly or no. not a fan of these buildings. That's the base, isn't it? Yep. Hello, hello. Anyone in? Hello, hello. It's the same story with this base, and the one in that like holiday camp. I've never seen anyone in. Wondering if they actually active or not. If not, we could potentially try to steal one of those bases. But apparently here you can actually steal the base if you manage to remove the locks. You can just claim it as yours, which is pretty cool. You can't actually destroy anything like you would normally do with explosives. But if you manage to get the locks off, then yeah, feel free to claim the base. The question is, how on earth do you get them locks off? I mean, you have to guess the codes, but like, imagine the amount of time you'll be spending sitting there trying to guess every combination. Like if you had 3 dials, then yeah, fair enough. But if someone's got a code lock, and we do have limiter, I think. So if you get it wrong too many times, it does have a cooldown. I can't remember what way we're going. I do believe it's that way for the lava. See anyone? I'm not complaining. As I'm becoming, like I said, having enough. Anything in particular you guys would like to see today? I am happy to take suggestions. Do we work on a base? Do we not bother with a base and instead go, I don't know, military bases or anything? Any suggestions? Very much welcome. I would quite like to do a stream where the players actually the viewers actually tell me what to do rather than I am deciding on where to go and what to do. I think it would be quite fun. Like we could potentially do like little polls like where everyone votes. Or just give suggestions and then yeah, take it from there. if anyone gave us any suggestions. Yeah, as I say, potentially turn this stream into one of them. I've not done one before, but yeah, I would quite like to. Right, that's us in the lava. Let's see if we get anything decent here. I do tend to find good stuff in here. 2 boxes of nails on 2 different occasions, and a code lock on 1 occasion as well. Both items are very rare on this server, especially code lock. I think I've played here for about 2 weeks and I literally did not find a single box of nails. And then within a week I found like 4. I wanted to build my base in this wee building because it's like so remote. I basically wasn't aiming for a good location or anything like that. I was more going for like character, if that makes sense. Like this, just like a wee remote building, would have been really nice. But then I decided against it purely because it's so far from anything, you know. Because this is like northwest of the lava. Need a new shirt of some sort, ideally the same size. So many pens everywhere, it's like kinda annoying. I used to hate, like, you know, when you're going trying to find nails or trying to find tools or something like that, going through different sheds and always find glow plugs. And I would like really annoy me, thinking like the most bloody useless item. And on this server I feel the same way about the pens. It's like a waste of potential decent loot space. I think it's enough of kicking about the outskirts of the town. I'm just gonna loot this house at shed and then head into the actual town. The distance in between the buildings is a bit excessive. Someone must have been here recently because pretty much everywhere we go it is bugger all. mean, I can't really do better because YouTube is lowering the quality. Until you get monetized, you can't get 1080. Unfortunately, you can stream a full HD, you can record your videos in 4K, but YouTube's just gonna take it down to it's gonna take it down to 720 anyway. What if he's gonna come back? Should we try and speak? Or should we camp and kill? Speaking of monetization, I'm actually just 24 subs away from hitting the first stage of it, so I'd really appreciate if you guys would support getting to 500. And hello Mas. How are you getting on? Hello. 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 Just wondering if we should be friendly or not. Hello. Hello. Can't see him. Hello? God knows where he is. Oh, there was a player kicking about. Initially I waited for him, thinking he was going to come into the building I was sitting in, but he's run past us a couple of times, so I'm pretty sure he's still somewhere about. Can't be too far. Not seeing him anywhere. Feel like I'm gonna have to repair that. Or no, because I've left a stone in the base, didn't I? Nice one. Well, I am not seeing him, and I'm gonna simply forget about him, pretend that he was never here. I said I'm done, but I just don't want to end up getting shot from somewhere else, you know, kicking about like, because my protection is pretty much non-existent. Flies. Aye, I've got on fire call. fact that there is a dead player is not giving me any confidence. Unless he's committed suicide. Sounds like there's more than one as well. That space, nice one. I'm just gonna move on from them. Let's quickly look at that Humvee, see if we've got anything worth picking up. Nah. I don't think I ever found anything on them, like. Human meat as well, so there has been some murders happening by the looks of it. I just hope he's not sitting in one of the buildings and waiting for me to run on it. Doesn't look like we're getting anything decent here. I mean, 2 dead players and 1 was running around, so they must have looted everything here. Zombies are so stupid sometimes, eh? Oh, I'm just gonna kill you. I was saying in that wee house there, when he was running past us. Just trying to listen in. Not sure if a trip to Belava was worth it, but we're here now, so can't be that good every time, can it? God knows where he's gone. Anyway, maybe long gone from here. Some gunshots, but way too far. Zombies. They must have gone that way if there's that many zombies. Because as far as I'm aware, zombies spawn if there's a player nearby. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not in a mood to fight all these zombies. be quiet enough. I don't know, maybe it was just a fresh spawn running. This is literally the fourth one that I found. Fourth GPS receiver. Usually they're quite difficult to find, but today they're everywhere. Yeah, so that player, maybe it was just a fresh spawn running about. Or maybe it is the very same guy that was laying next to that church. He was just kind enough to share his running shoes with us. People, give me suggestions of what the plan is for today. Do we work on a base? Do we leave the base and go to loot? If we do go to loot, where do we go? Or do we just kick about and look for trouble? I'm pretty happy with anything. Talking about looking for trouble, my PvP skills are not great, to say the least. I should probably try playing on like deathmatch servers or like battle royale that there's like few people going about, so that would probably be a good way to get better at PvP. Because here is like 99% is survival, 1% PvP. On those servers is like 99.9% is PvP. As always, I am not 100% sure if I'm going in the right direction. Since we've got plenty of GPS receivers, so we can always have a look where we are. You know, what do you feel like? We'll probably have to have a look at the coordinates and check the map. Although I'm pretty sure we are heading in the right direction. The issue is I have taken the wrong path here twice and it literally just takes you to the far west, and that's not something I want to do. What I could really do with is a compass instead of one of those GPS receivers. $22.84. Let's quickly have a look at a map. Oh, happy days. We are pretty much heading in the right direction. Looking at the map, there should be one of those little huts, which I'd quite like to. There is the Hunter Towers. I do tend to check them all the time, every time I see them, because they do give us decent loot. Well, not this time. Well, not a scope. I believe it is for Mosin. I might be wrong. Well, that happy days, and we can crack on. Night time again, well, approaching. At least the nights are nowhere near as bad as like on official DayZ servers. Because when the night starts on official, you might as well just go for a nap. If you don't want to play in dark. Once you get like NVGs and that, yeah, it's okay, but until then it's just unbearable. It's like proper pitch black. Go see that little hut as well. We'll have a look if there is a boat as well, because we've got a couple of spark plugs. They would make our life a lot easier. Not gonna lie, that just gave me a fright. Of course, if I didn't have a spark plug, there would be like 3 boats sitting here. So unnecessarily loud, eh? I was looking at this other server, it's fairly new server, I believe, called Salvation. It's looking pretty good, like, it's pretty much vanilla. It's got, I believe, map and sleeping bags. I've never played with sleeping bags before, but it does kind of sound appealing. Purely because it saves you from having to run up and down the map like every single time you die. It basically just saves time. And another thing we've got which I really do like is like what's it called, compound building stuff, so you can actually like build like a massive compound instead of just like a little house. And on top of that we've got vehicle modifications, so you can like put armor on your cars. I'll probably give it a try someday. Yeah, other than that it looks pretty much vanilla. Some rain, eh? Yeah, I'm not sure about stamina on that server as well. I do have a feeling it might have unlimited stamina, which in a way I do like, at the same time I don't. It does take a bit of a fun away, like, you know, if you get chased by zombies for instance, on here you'll have to fight them or try to outsmart or whatever, you know. You don't really have a choice because you'll run out of stamina and zombies will kill you. But if you've got unlimited stamina, it doesn't matter how many zombies you've got, you'll just run for as long as you want and just outrun them. Which I kind of feel like ruins the aspect of zombies. Like, it just makes it worthless, basically, if that makes sense. Every time, as soon as you come back to the base, there's gunshots everywhere. I should have got space for Anna. I would quite like to get a ghillie suit. Right, so that's us back in a base. What's the plan, ladies and gentlemen? Do we build some storage? We do desperately need some storage, because I've pretty much not got any space here. Or do we just stash some of the stuff that we've got and see if we can get some other loot? We've got 2 boxes of nails that I would quite like to use them. Give a suggestion, please, any one of you. Also, my partner is asking for a wee hand. I hope you guys don't mind. I'm gonna go and quickly help her. I won't be too long. So guys, what are the suggestions? Do we do some work on the base, or do we go to loot? I'd appreciate some contribution. We do need crates desperately. Like at least one or two. And I could also get some work done on, what do you call them? Reinforcements, like maybe more doors and potentially like barricade the windows and stuff. Don't even know why I've got that much tape, to be honest. Come on, let me know what we're doing. I've got so much crap in here. Let's get this stored, and I guess I'll just go chop a couple of trees down. As far as now, we don't need the boat. There is one sitting just there. Gonna run into that wooded area, so it's not that obvious. And I'm chopping the trees down and cutting them up into planks. Are we? No. Don't think we are, so yeah, let's just go for this bad boy. We'll need a few trees. I think we've got to get 3 chopped. It only gives us 10 at a time that we can carry. I wish we could actually fit them in a bag, but nope, not happening. I think we need like a weapon bag, and I'm not even sure if we do have them on a server. I'll just come back here and cut that one up later on, and then chop another tree and we'll have another stack. That is the plan anyway. I do actually want to block up fully so that I can use the cooker without any worries. Because at the minute I'm like too scared to even like cook food. Because anyone can just run in and do me, basically. Ah, music. Right. Just chuck all that stuff in there. I'll have to probably sort the inventory when I'm not streaming because I don't want to torture anyone. Spending half an hour here like trying to sort all the items. I'll just store some of the food as well because there's no need to run about with all that. We'll probably get another crate and then should probably think about a set of doors and then blocking the other door as well. Really? Don't want to close. It would be good if that music would like attract all the zombies and get them run towards like the speakers and whatnot. Where is the tree where we chopped? There we go. Right, so we're gonna chop this one as well. And that should do us for now. For the storage units. Oh, you bastard. Silly me. Guess that's us. I feel like that'll be enough for now when it comes to storage. And then we can worry about it another time. Probably like another 2 days or so once everything's full again. It doesn't take long to fill them up because they're so wee. Yes, I want to completely block this. Right. Now I will need another chunk of planks to get one of the walls blocked, one of the doors blocked off. Get that fixed up. In the meantime, guys, if I could ask everyone to help me hit 500 subs. 500 is what you need to hit the first threshold of monetization, basically. It gives you better quality and allows you to start memberships and super chats and all that stuff. Yeah, so I am currently 24 subs away from hitting that 500. So if you guys could help me out, I would really appreciate that. Oh shit, I forgot blanks. Can't remember. Aye, this gives us wooden logs. No, that's not what we want. I think there's only 2 trees right next to the base that actually give me logs instead of firewood. Makes it a wee bit easier to when it comes to carrying wood. We don't want you. Thank you. Let's swap. Yeah, I'd quite like to get this bad boy blocked off, but I think I'll start with this for now. Some of the trees are quite small, so we can only get firewood out of them, which is really annoying. Yeah, just these 2 trees basically. There's nothing worse than like having to walk with either like a log or sheet metal. I wonder if this is gonna work for us. Check it here and jump over it. Or run over even. Nah. Yeah, they will. See if we're going all the way around with the
Sorry, I didn't push past this track. This is Radio Shannara, 87 yeah.
Right, happy days. Another log. Sake, the bloody firewood again. I am not liking those gunshots. We are a bit close. That's it. Right, I'm gonna have to get some sticks, I believe, and a rope. Just to put down the... what's it called? I can't remember what's called, the base kind of thing. My brain's not functioning today, and it's just Monday. That music is really doing my head in. I know I keep repeating it, but yeah, it's just annoying. Right, we need a couple of ropes, fence kit, door barricade. It is. I've made a big mistake when I initially started on the server. I built a proper fence kit, and that basically, when I put a 3 dial on it, it goes hidden in the wall, basically, if that makes sense. I wasn't able to open the door because basically the fence closed in here, and then from the other side I could not open it because it was literally just not visible. Right, 2 kits here. We do need. I've got a hatchet, but I'm just wondering if I've got a little hammer or something, which I could use instead. I don't. The hatchet will have to do. Oh shit! I need a shovel, don't I? Yeah, I completely forgot about that bit. So basically that is not gonna happen just now, is it? Now we need a shovel or a pickaxe to be able to place them down, I believe. I mean, I can place them down now, but there is nothing I can do with them. One here as well. Yeah, we'll need to get a shovel. Which again, I had like 2 or 3 of them, but unfortunately they despawned due to the lack of space. What we can do is get some planks and finish this off.
your heart.
Right, let's grab some nails and get started
Don't
on
be a
a...
dick, let's roll.
So, yeah, looks like I'll probably need more planks. Not leaving my nails here, thank you very much. Right. How do you guys feel about that music? Again guys, if you like to see me going to loot or something like that instead of building the base, I'm more than happy to do that, just give me a shout. Why is it quiet here today? Like usually I get so many people going past. And gunshots and whatnot. Where is our box of nails? How's it not letting me do anything? Not a clue. I'm gonna have to look up, I think. Oh, I know why. Because we have to use the bloody sticks now. Not the planks for this one step. I made the same mistake last time. Quickly repair that. Let me quickly have a look on Discord how many sticks we need for it.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. If you're hearing this, well, I guess I didn't make the connection. Sorry, this.
Try to keep low.
I've just realised that I've been sitting on mute this whole time, potentially. I'll be right back, guys. I'm sorry for disappearing again, but I've got to go and support my partner with the little one. Won't be long. Right, that is me back again, and once again apologies for disappearing. We will crack on with it properly now, and decided Nessie, that's a good shout. We can potentially finish that one fortification and then head down south to get some looting done. For the server restart as well, just as it came back. Right. I guess we can go quickly finish that one door off and then get some actual action, hopefully. Well, now the server restarted, we can chill those two trees down again. You know, I can actually do it inside. Less risk. Quite like to close that window off as well. I've got it a bit in place already, just need some planks and stuff. Right, we need nails. We could also really benefit from another code lock. That's just me being extremely hopeful at this point. One day. At least the bloody music is no more. happy days Aldi for now. It would be quite handy to build the same thing on this window, but if you guys say we should go and get some looting done, I'm more than happy with that. Still got 74 nails, which is not too shabby. Right, let's quickly repair the hatchet and get the stuff we need and hit the road. Any suggestions on where to go, guys? I'm pretty sure I had some water bottles somewhere which we could potentially, yeah, make a suppressor for our gun. Right, come on, give some suggestions of where we're gonna head. We do really need, what's it called, the plate carrier. Let's grab rangefinder as well. Not really got much else to take, to be honest, from the gun's perspective. Can't take this bad boy, and I do believe I've got a mag for it somewhere. Or not. Oh, it does have a mag, but do we have any bullets? That's the question. Doesn't look like it. I'm just mumbling away at this point. Didn't I have a belt early on, which I think I've stored in one of these crates? I might. There it is. Right, you can go there. Right, apologies, I'm just mumbling away as I said, but yeah, we're gonna get shifting in a wee minute. Yeah, my weapon choice is just not great, is it? Right, we've got a bit of food, we have got some water, we do need a decent knife. Instead of this trash. Let's grab a sawing kit, gun repair kit potentially. To be honest, don't really need a gun repair kit, do I? Yeah, I've not really got anything else to take with me. Which is pretty sad. I believe that's us. Do we have in these steadies? I'll take you as well. Should potentially fix that, but is it really worth fixing? Take you as well. Do I have a battery in there? No. If it gets dark, so at least I won't have to log out again. I guess that's it, isn't it? Yep, that'll have to do. Cool. Where do we go now? Is the big question. You know, I will repair this. I was wondering to maybe potentially switch a server, try that Salvation server. What do you guys think?